Hey listeners, welcome to the second episode of Meowsings of a Bird. I am your host, Wind Up Bird, and I have with me in my studio Jew Steven. He is our gladiator in our show, Voices of Trivia. Say hi, please.
Hey, what's going on, Bird?
Oh, nothing much. Just grinding my alchemy as usual. Finally got my alchemy up to 30, and it's been great. There had been abundant supply of maple syrup in the wards, or maple sap in the wards, so I was able to grind some. So, what have you been doing?
Oh, it's been a lot of times in the mines.
The
Yeah,
mines.
yeah, I killed about 7,000 goblins yesterday, so
Oh, that
had a
does
good time
not
with
sound
that.
like fun.
I lost about 15 brain cells last night, but it was fun. I had a good time.
Yeah, as I told you earlier, the mines make me crazy. I don't know if it's the air or just the lack of human contact down there,
I,
but it gets very
I agree.
lonely and yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
So, 2 days ago, after I got my rank 30 alchemy, I decided to update my gear. So I went to the market ward and I was looking at all the clothings that were available to me.
Okay.
I had a pink coatee from some leave already. So I was like, what should I get, right? So I finally gave in and just bought a whole set of pink stuff.
That
Like
definitely
it's
goes along
so,
with your personality, though. The whole pink outfit, I love it.
you think so? I
Oh,
don't think so.
absolutely.
I always try to do like I think red is a powerful color for women, or I
Right.
really like the blues
I
and the
mean, with the
greens.
green zombie cat, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
pink goes nice.
You think so? But I just
Yeah,
I
I
just
definitely.
feel like I look like Pepto-Bismol. And
Is that what you wrote? I saw that. You wrote that to me in a tell, I think, yesterday, or was it in our link show chat? But I
yeah, it's a
definitely
nice show. I thought that P is for pink and Pepto-Bismol.
that is
I
funny.
feel
I
like
get what
somebody threw up on me. Like, I don't
that is funny. Now I understand what that meant. I didn't get it, but now I get it. That's pretty funny. I'm sure you have
know.
amazing pink gear.
Yeah. Well, like I don't know. They have the clothing themselves have amazing stats on it, with magic, craftsmanship.
Right.
But just running around in that just make me feel really flashy and awkward. I don't know.
Nah, you're fine. How do you? I was going to ask you, how do you feel about the market warden in general? I mean, I it's just like compared to
Um,
auction house back in the day.
well,
I'm not
auction
feeling it. To be honest with you, I'm not feeling it.
auction houses back in the day obviously had a lot of pluses going for it because you get a concentrated marketplace to promote supply and demand and economic activities. But at the same time, it also encourages RMT activity to undercut a lot of items.
Which
So
is good.
for crafters and what do you call those? Farmers alike,
Right.
they can't really use it as a tool to like amass
To rent
wealth.
nudes. Yeah, but don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, I think that that's a better. I mean, that's a better system. It's better for the economy and everything like that. Especially, I mean, right now there's no base of what everything's worth. It's just like everybody can just rape each other right now, which is going on. And for me, I mean, I love crafting, but there's also a time where I want to be lazy and I want to buy stuff. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And when you go to the market board, I mean, besides being lazy because I'm pretty lazy, so I have to I have to go back and forth 20 times when I'm trying to look for something. But
Well, you know that there is the item search
yeah, no,
counter.
I've been going to the item search, but still, it's just I don't know what it is. It's just when you say you got 20 people with red stars over their head, I have to check every one, see who's got the lowest price. It's just I don't know,
Yeah.
lazy.
But I
It's not
mean,
a
the
major
items
complaint.
that I buy, like I never really had, so many people selling them. So I've
Right,
never ran into that problem. But I
right.
can see how frustrating it is to have
Oh,
to
I pay.
check 20 retainers.
Yeah, I mean, I literally talk about buyer's remorse. I literally paid like $200,000 for shards. like in 1 minute. It was ridiculous. It was crazy.
You know what
But
that means? That's a sign. That's a sign for you to level alchemy.
I know. I'm telling. I just told you about that before. Remember, I'm telling you, I have to. I have to.
Yeah.
You know, I just, I got to get that done.
Yeah, seriously, the easiest way for you to get shards now, besides getting it from the market wards, is just to make them yourself. It's such an easy synth, and it
I
starts at
know.
15.
Listen, I got to say something funny about Bruce yesterday. Now that we're on the subject, so everybody knows who Bruce is, right? He's in our link show. So yesterday, I actually, when I got the shorts from Bruce, there was a behest that was going on. Now I'm a level 2 gladiator, so there was a behest that was just about to start. So pretty funny
Where was
yesterday.
this? Where was
It was
this?
in Horizon, level
Guys,
20
okay.
behest. So my buddy Bruce almost took a heart attack yesterday when I was kind of pulling his leg, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna join the behest," and he knew I was level 32, and then I quickly switched to my contra, who's 18, and it was just funny. It was just funny to rub Bruce a little bit.
Brucey is very strict about stuff like that. He aspires to be like the king of behests,
Right, right.
so he keeps a tight rein
I
on
like that
behest
though. That's fine.
parties.
That's fine. I
Yeah,
like it.
it's
So I
like
was just
it's
playing with
almost like he's the tank, but he's not.
Right, right, exactly.
Yeah,
You know.
speaking of tanks and gladiators out there, like one thing I noticed that was really, really good in a conviction lead linking that I did,
Mm,
I think 2 days ago, was that there were two gladiators in our lead linking party, and they were really thoughtful about everyone.
hmm
Like they make sure that everyone was in range and no one was weakened before they start
Right.
picking on the target.
Well, I think, to add to what you just said, I think that a gladiator is the first person to go, and I think they really have to step up and be, almost like the leader of what's going on, because you're the one who has to almost decide. Besides the puller, if you have like a designated somebody who's going to pull like an archer, but they have to
Hmm.
decide, who's gonna, what mob we're going to attack. If they could bounce hate between each other, that was great. And 11, when I was a ninja with my other friend who was a ninja, who I'm trying to get over to 14, we used to bounce hate with our shadows. So
Right.
if you have two great gladiators who can bounce hate, I mean it's just and like you said, if they're thoughtful for the other guys, waiting to somebody's weekend or this that and not rushing and stuff like that, I think it just makes for just a better party, and it's just a better overall
Yeah, totally.
gaming experience.
And like I don't know, as I said before, I don't know much about Disciples of War. So when you're tanking, what are some of the tools that you have to keep hate? Like obviously provoke is one, and I know that Raging Strike is that from that's
Right,
from
that's from the
Archer.
archer. Yeah.
Yeah, that produces a lot of hate that you can keep on yourself because a
hmm
lot of the times, like when mages, when they're buffing during a fight, there's a lot of enmity that's generated.
Right.
And in order for the tanks to pull hate back to them, like besides
Right.
those two things, what else can you do?
I'll be totally honest with you. We're still trying to master that because in 11 provoke was actually a much stronger spell, so
Right.
it would pull hate right away. And now provoke is kind of a weaker spell, so you kind of have to stay away from that. But like what you said, raging strike is an awesome way to pull hate. It's really really hard to pull hate if you have a monk in the party because the monks hit so hard and so fast. Well, they're called
Right, right.
pugilists now. They hit so hard and so fast. But since they have such a high defense and evasion, it's not so bad. But
Mhm.
we're still really working on that, so there's not really a definitive answer. We're still trying to figure out amenity because it's kind of messed up a little bit still, I think. But
Yeah, I
it
think I'm hoping for the next update to change the Emity somewhat, at least like for debuff spells from Thaumaturges. Like I know that slow and some other spells like they pull a lot of hate as well. Besides
right,
buffing spells like Protect and Shell, slow pulls a lot of hate. Sleep pulls a lot of hate. So
right,
hopefully the developers will listen to this and not to us, but like the general
right.
population,
I got you.
to like change that, tweak that a little bit.
Right. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I love being, a defender, paladin, tank,
Mhm.
whatever you want to call it. And you really have to be smart when you're a tank. I mean, other jobs are very important as well. I mean, I'm sure when they got, when the new jobs come out, they're going to be, even more, advanced and harder to use. But you really got, especially with the way Provoke is right now, you really got to use it, smart, and you really got to, you know,
Yeah.
do what you can. But like I said, but like I said, we're perfecting that. And then the next podcast, maybe in a couple of weeks from now, or maybe next week or somebody, I'll come on again. I'll come down to the studio, which is very nice, by the way. You guys did an awesome job. I like
Oh,
the
thank you, thank you.
like
You
I
you
like the
might want to
quality.
thank you might want to thank our handyman Napoleon for that, but he's not here
Nice.
right now. I don't really know where he disappeared to, considering that he's very large and it's kind of hard for him to disappear anywhere, but he did.
Right. I like the whole feng shui. Like I'm feeling it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I
thank you,
feel,
thank you. I
I feel,
try.
yeah.
Um, I don't know if you are aware of like any link shell drama that's going on, but I have witnessed some Shelt wars going on, like at Broken
Yeah.
Water or in Alda. Like, I would really like to know what the story about that is between Elite and Firmer Conviction, because it sounds like a really good story. It will keep me entertained. If anyone has any details, please let me know. It's just, I don't know.
I
I'm
don't.
bored most of the
I
time.
try. I'll be honest with you, Bert. I try to stay out of the drama in the game, and there's a lot, And then we were both, we were both members of a former link shell that kind of went separate ways. So we all know that there's drama everywhere. We just gotta, like
Yeah.
it's Martin Luther King Day today, so we should all get along. You
Yes,
know,
yes.
is that what he
Peaceful.
said? No, he didn't say. Somebody said that. I don't think it was him, but
He's
somebody said.
no, no, he said that he had a dream and he wants us to coexist peacefully or something like that. Or
Is
maybe
that
that
is
was
that what he?
I-
It might be Gandhi, whoever it was. We're following it, bro.
okay. But it's also kind of funny that 14 came out in September, late September, and already there are so many Link Shell dramas. Like, why is this? Like, I
I
don't
don't
understand
know.
why.
I have one suggestion with the Link Show drama. I have one thing. I think we should have a PvP, and we should
Oh,
just battle it out, man. We should just may the best best Link Show win. And I'll be honest with you. I mean, we have great relations with some of the Link Shows out there, and I played with oh man, what was the name of that Link Show? I was telling you before. I was doing a leave, and I was in the mines.
Fated Children.
Right, Faded Children, awesome guys, man. I have to give a shout out to them, great guys. So there's a lot of great link shows out there, but it's just like like I said before, we just all get along. It's about good times. It's about bringing people together. It's about competition. So if, like you said before, if any of the devs do listen to any of us, let's get the PvP going, man. Let's battle it out. We got Brucey on the team, man. He just take out
Yeah,
his monk and we'll just start
yeah, it
messing
would just
people up.
destroy everyone.
Yeah, we can take down buffaloes. We can take out you. You know what I mean? So,
All right. Well, I think we are coming to an end to our segment. I'm gonna go and give a shout out to Bribe Dog of Firmer Conviction. Thank you for updating my gear. I know that I really needed it, especially for magic accuracy, since I am a conjurer. Definitely helped me with landing my sleeps. Also, Mercat, if you're listening, I really, really need you to come on and guest host with me because we need some more estrogen in our podcast, and you are a lady. So I've left you a message on your forum, so we'll talk. What about you?
nice. Well,
Do you have any
like
shout outs?
like I said, shout out to Faded Children. You guys were great. I don't remember exactly your names. I apologize for that, but I was in the mines with you guys. You guys did a behest with me. You guys were awesome. Shout out to Bruce because I want more of your shards. Um, and just like an overall shout out to our whole link show because all you guys are awesome and I enjoy playing with all of you. So yeah,
All right. Well, thank you for coming to the studio. Thank you
anytime.
for letting me know that it's an awesome studio because I do take pride in the feng shui.
Nice, nice. I'll
So
bring a
stay
chicken next time.
tuned. What?
I said I'll bring a chicken next time.
A
We'll eat some
chicken?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Let's
we'll
get
eat
some
some
chicken
chicken.
next time. So stay tuned for our next episode, episode 3, and hopefully I'll get another lady in the studio. We'll see. Maybe 2 weeks, maybe a week. Thanks for listening. Have a good one.
Bye bye.